Hello everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new here. My name is Sarah Jane. I am a DC YouTuber. I make a lot of content on personal finances, grad school at Georgetown, wedding planning, and reading. So if that sort of content interests you, be sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe because it really helps support my channel. Today is going to be a reset video. I love making these videos. I really enjoy reflecting on how the past month went and seeing like how far I've come, if I've reached any goals, and to make some new goals in the month of November. My resets have not been as like fruitful and on point ever since I started grad school back this semester because I took the summer off. So I'm not really like hard on myself with these goals, but it's something that I strive for throughout the like month. So let's reflect on October goals. I always have 4 categories: health and wellness, personal and professional, financial goals, and wedding planning. So let's take a look. For health and wellness, don't miss a personal training workout. That did not happen. I got sick, and if you guys have listened for the past couple of videos, I got sick with like a pretty aggressive cold, so I had to take a week off. Other than that, I haven't really missed that much, and I've also incorporated cardio into some of my workouts, but I did miss a whole week, which is a long time when there are only 4 weeks in a month, so that did not happen. Next was to follow 2 recipes a week. I did do that. My personal trainer does send me weekly recipes, and I always try to incorporate at least 2, if not 3, and I did do 2 this week every week this month. Yeah. Moving into personal and professional, finished 2 books. That did not happen. You guys, I'm in such a reading slump. I don't even know if I finished a book. Like, let me go check. So I only finished 1 book in the month of October. That was Cackle by Rachel Harrison. So this book was amazing. I loved this book. I have a review linked in the description box for my reading blog. This is perfect for October time frame because there's lots of witches and ghouls and like really creepy mice and all that kind of like stuff, and spiders. So this was a great book. I loved this book. I loved this book. There is no buts. I loved this book. And then the next book I tried to read was Halloween Party by Agatha Christie. And I could not get past, 36 pages of this book. So I am actually not gonna finish this book. There are very few times where I don't finish a book, and I think this is gonna be one of them because I'm not gonna be in the mood to read this after Halloween. So yeah. So that's a bummer. I had high hopes for this, especially because it's part of the series of the Death on the Nile, if you guys have seen that movie. It's part of that series and that detective, but yeah, just not it. So I don't know what I'm gonna read next month, but anyways, did not finish 2 books, only finished 1. Upload 2 videos a week. Also did not do this. Like I said, guys, since I started school again, life has just been really hectic, and yeah, like YouTube just takes kind of a back burner. I guess you guys have I'm sure you guys have probably noticed that I'm only really been consistently uploading Transfer Tuesdays because that's something I do anyways, so it's a really easy video to make sure that I get up. But in addition to that, it's been really hard, so I do want to be better about that in November, but it did not happen in October. And then last but not least, upload 1 TikTok a week. So I did not upload 1 TikTok a week, but I have uploaded 4 TikToks, which was the purpose of that goal. So I am giving myself that one. Essentially, my TikTok is a lot more like wedding focused. I talk a lot about like what I did this week for my wedding and things like that. And that short form content is just a lot easier to get up right now than a long YouTube video. The editing time, the production time, way simpler than YouTube. So I did do that. If you are missing me, be sure to follow me on TikTok. I'll leave that link below. You'll see me a little bit more there than you do here. Financial goals: save $2,400 for the wedding. So I did not save that much for a wedding. I saved $2,275. However, I am giving myself this goal because the $2,400 range, I put that number in there with the assumption that I was getting my pay raise. I did not receive my pay raise. I should be getting it in November. So the intent was met by saving as much money as I did, even though it wasn't the amount that I saved, because things outside of my control affected that. So last but not least is wedding planning. So wedding planning is always my longest list because there's always so much to do. So first was confirm an officiant. I did do that. We are using someone that Trey knows very well, Next, taste the cake and confirm. This video is gonna go up before the end of October, and by the time I film this video, or by the time October is over, I will have tasted some cakes. So I am giving myself this. I wanted to do this a while ago, but it took some bakeries a long time to get back to us. So anyway, it is what it is. Like, like October is a really busy wedding season, so you are at the mercy of the vendors. Next was to confirm rentals. Not really, that has not happened. There's a couple of outlying rentals that I was inquiring about, and we still have not figured that out, so I'm not giving myself that. Confirm guest transportation. This has actually fallen off my list of things that I've talked about with my wedding planner, so I should bring it back up, so this did not happen. And then confirm getaway car. I don't want to say that we confirmed it, but we did inquire about it, so I'm gonna give myself that even though we did not book anything, because honestly, like, the vintage getaway car is really expensive, and the wedding in general is just expensive. So before I like commit to it, I just want to take a second and breathe. So I did research it, but did not confirm anything. There were 11 goals in the month of October. I completed I completed 6 of them, so about 55%. Honestly, 55% is kind of my average. That was what I completed in September. So yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna take a second to make my November goals, and then we'll be back. Alrighty guys, we are back with the November goals. So first up, I am actually gonna be taking out my health and wellness goals, which I know is kind of crazy because I've had those goals in here ever since I started doing these resets back in April. But I am being very realistic that this is November, the holidays, like Thanksgiving is coming up, and I just don't want to feel this pressure of like what I can eat and how much I need to work out. Like, this is a season that I want to enjoy with my family and just to relax, because I've been going very hard ever since I started these resets. So we're completely taking that out of the goals for this month. Next, let's move into personal and professional. So first I want to finish 1 book. I am not going to push myself to finish 2 books because I have final projects that are going to be coming up this month. So just 1, that's the goal. Next, I want to upload 2 videos a week. This is always my goal. I want to do this goal in November. We will see if it happens, but fingers crossed. Then third, I want to upload 1 TikTok a week. I like what I'm doing with TikTok. I want to keep it up. Next, going into financial goals. Once again, the goal is save $2,400 for the wedding. Now I'm getting my pay raise, so this should be doable. Like, come on HR, let's go with budget. Next is wedding planning. All right, this is always the long one. So first, tasting and finalized meals. So Trey and I have our tasting confirmed for the end of this month in November, and I want to like finalize what the food's gonna be. Next, I want to book the cake. So whatever like flavor we decide on for our tasting, I want to go ahead and decide that. I want to decide the tiers, I want to decide the design, like all of that. I want to figure that out. Next is to finalize specialty drinks. So at our wedding, we are going to have like beer and wine, and then we're gonna have 2 specialty cocktails as part of our package. And so I want to go ahead and like finalize that in November. Next is finalize linens. So linens also should be part of the appointment for when we finalize the meal. So I want to do all of that in 1 sitting. And then last is I want to re-meet with the florist. So I got a quote from my florist a while ago, but I have sort of like kind of changed my mind a little bit with what I want with the florals. We never completely decided what the plan was going to be because I wasn't really sure, and now that I've had more time since I booked with her, I think I know what some changes that I want to do, and I just want to make sure that I can make my dollar stretch. Like, fresh flowers are so expensive, and I want them because they really do add a certain level of like element and whimsicalness and lovely, but they are just so expensive. So I have a new design concept in my head that I think will bring more bang for the buck and still be beautiful. So anyways, those are my November goals. Here's to hoping that we have a great month and hitting more than half of them, because that's been my trend. And yeah, that's about it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in another one. Bye.